What up, y'all? Welcome back to another Stereo Vision reaction.
What's good? Happy what is it? It's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de
Cinco
Mayo.
de Mayo. Make sure to tap with your boys on Twitch, on stream. Every week we listen to new music with y'all. And this week has been hectic.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
We got a couple bombs dropping right now on the Cinco de Mayo holiday. Drake just dropped his response to Kendrick Lamar, maybe trying to kill him.
Yeah, I mean, we all thought that it was over. We all agreed today on the podcast that Kendrick won the beef. So Drake is really, this feels like a last-ditch effort to stay alive.
Yesterday we got Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar's response to everything that Drake has been saying after dropping Euphoria, after dropping Meet the Grams. Now we got The Heart Part 4, a continuation of maybe Kendrick's most iconic series in rap.
The Heart Part 6.
Heart Part 6, Heart Part 6.
Man, I do feel like the title's clever, but if Drake doesn't push the so-called red button, I'm tired of hearing what he has to say, bro. He deserves no more of my time after this if he doesn't do what he needs to do right
He
now.
needs to either uncover something crazy or somehow dispute everything that Kendrick said about him.
He needs to attack his credibility like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. The whole beef is literally weighing on this.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. We know how Drake is.
Yeah.
We know that Drake is allegedly the most petty nigga in the game.
Yeah.
I feel like if he responded this quick, he has some shit to say.
Agreed.
He's not gonna come with no bullshit.
Agreed.
I think that we don't need to waste no time. Let's get into it, man. We got The Heart Part 6 by Drake.
Good soul sample. All right.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get and get stories from, they all clowns. I am a
Oh no, he's crashing out, bro. He said 1090 Jake would have provided paperwork. He's crashing out.
So if you've been tapped in, you know that Drake is alleging that everything that Kendrick has been getting from the OVO camp is fake.
Yep.
He's alleging that the cover for Meet the Grams was fake with the glove and all the shit that they allegedly confiscated from his pops is fake. I don't know, but Drake seems to be calling that shit out immediately off the jump.
General season in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
He's coming at everything. He's mentioning everything. He's not running from the smoke. Everything that Kendrick did, he's calling out right now.
No, that's
Snooze fest.
That's not true. He is running from the smoke.
This is a snooze fest.
He is addressing what he said to Kendrick. He said, "Why has Whitney not come out and said something? Why have you not come out and said something? You're the one that we have on record of touching kids, bro. Say something about that."
Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive.
Wait, what am I hearing right now? This may have piqued my interest a little bit more. Is he Is he talking about Kendrick right now?
I think he's responding to the PDF file lines.
Damn,
but I'm not.
That's kind of heavy. I think he's talking about Kendrick's like past and like,
He's talking about Mr. Morale.
Let me go back.
right.
He's talking about Mr.
When he
Morale, and
spoke
he's
on
talking
it.
about the song "Mama, I'm Sober." That's what he was speaking
man,
on.
that's kind of sad, bro.
Wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Ah, fuck me. I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't wanna diss you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never been with no.
What are you reacting to right now?
Is he talking about? Is he talking about Kendrick getting?
Yeah, no. That's what I assume too. And like he's saying you're obsessed with like these accusations because
You
this
went
happened
through
to,
this.
this happened to you.
Okay.
And you have PTSD. and you're traumatized.
Chat. Let's. Oh my God.
This
There's
seems
lot
like
of
a-
words
this-
that I don't want to allow right now.
I just feel like, bro, you know, I know it's early. I know we're not even halfway through this, but again, bro, Drake, if you're not coming with some new information or something to honestly discredit Kendrick or back yourself up, I don't want to hear it, bro. This is a low blow and it's not productive in any sense.
I agree with you. It's a low blow. I think that's once you accuse someone of what Kendrick accused Drake of, all gloves are off. So you kind of open the door to that level of criticism conversation. Am I shocked that he's taking the angle he is now? 100%. This is raps, right? Dope that it's diss tracks back and forth. We got two of the greatest shooting at each other. What they're playing with right now and the subject matters that they're talking with right now is nothing to joke about, nothing to ha-ha about, but it's real.
And that's what I'm saying. What is this becoming? This is not even like a rap beef anymore. This is just like who can throw dirt the most, and it's not even clever. None of it is clever. It's not thought out. It's just getting, bro, this shit is getting very distasteful.
Let me ask you a question. Is this what you say it is, or has the whole thing been distasteful?
No, the whole thing hasn't been distasteful.
In
In the very beginning, like I would say, like that and push-ups, I think we were good. And then what did Kendrick come with? I think Euphoria was still solid. Mm-hmm. And then I think, and then 616 still solid. But then I think things have kind of spiraled now.
After 616, everything got very real.
Well, I agree that it got real, but I disagree that it was distasteful. If you're trying to kill someone, you kill someone like Kendrick did. To me, this, I just don't even know what he's saying right now, because to me, he's not landing anything.
It's not new. It's not new information, but the fact he's emphasizing on it is crazy.
Do you guys think that any bar he has said has landed? And then like a shot at Kendrick?
Let's see where it goes.
But
I feel you.
But so far, do you think that anything has been a shot and landed?
Yes.
Okay, what?
He's talking about family.
What bar landed?
The subject matters that he's mentioning and tiptoeing around right now, that he's kind of referenced, is trauma that not only affects Kendrick, but affects his family members, and trauma that nobody should ever have to go through. And the things that he's alluding to are very serious accusations, not against Kendrick doing anything, but things that may have happened to him or his family members.
My question is, why are you tiptoeing around, like you said, shit, when Kendrick just aired out your whole thing?
Let's see where it goes.
At this point, you're right.
Let's see where it goes.
Let's see where it goes.
Underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight.
You thought you left D flat, but D major. A little corny, but we'll continue.
Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a piece.
Drake, I'm speaking directly to you, bro. This is so corny. And honestly, as a fan, I'm already disappointed. I don't even need to finish the song, bro. You have taken it to a place that it didn't need to be taken. And honestly, as a fan, I'm disappointed not even in like your skill, but your character and like the whole thing, bro. This is not why I became a fan of Drake.
Did he
initially.
take it here?
Yeah, bro, it didn't need to be taken here. Honestly, I think the best thing he could have done is to give Kendrick some room to keep dropping, and then maybe just dropped like a timestamp record or some kind of just like traditional Drake rapping record, and then been done with it, bro. Like this is spiraling out of control, and honestly, we're losing two legends at this point, and we're fighting in front of the world. This is so whack, bro.
No, we're not losing two legends. To be honest, Drake sounds desperate right now. I don't think anyone is at risk of losing Kendrick. I'm trying to speak from a neutral perspective. To be honest, this does not sound good, and the disses that he is making are not really holding any weight. Do you guys disagree?
Losing might be dramatic, but we're beefing in front of the world and calling each other like terrible things, bro. And everybody's just watching. And then the people at the top are making money off it. This is not cool. I think this is super whack. I don't even want to listen to this shit no more, to be honest.
What do you think, Miles?
I think I need to finish this before I get my whole thoughts out.
Okay.
But I have an opinion on this.
Fair.
Maker. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand.
And that goes to the R. Kelly bar that you mentioned earlier. If you don't know, he mentioned how Kendrick was kind of defending R. Kelly when they said they were going to take his music off streaming. Kendrick said, then my music could go too, because we're not finna erase.
Yeah, and that's the type of bars you should be getting off, not saying, oh, you just calling me this because you're traumatized. That's weirdo.
Miles,
shit, bro.
Talk to me about the delivery. Because we've talked about the delivery the whole time. Talk to me about this delivery.
I'm right now 3 minutes into the song. Am I shocked by any of the information I heard? No. I think that he's called Kendrick a trauma victim. Do I think that that's fucking funny or something you play with? No. Do I think that Kendrick opened up the door for something like that to be said? Yes. So, fair play.
But do you think that anything he's saying or the delivery is landing?
It's not new information. I'm personally not moved by anything he said, but I am tuned in because I don't know how far he's about to go right now.
Yep.
It does feel like he's setting the stage.
He might go crazy.
You know, you talked about maybe not listening to Drake music or listening through it a different lens. I think things like this make me look at him different and make me look at his music through a different lens. This is a bad person, bro.
Let's finish.
That they're doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though, like, You got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you.
Oh, no.
Bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts.
You know, when we get to a fizz.
Yeah, bro, go. Because I agree with you. I agree with you.
Can we please have you come back?
No, because I agree with Osei. I mean, I think that shit was weak, and I think it was an admission of guilt, honestly, the way he was talking at the end. What do you think?
Okay.
Talk to me.
I think we live in a time where not many people are taking it to where both of these individuals, both Kendrick and Drake, have taken it to. I think that we haven't had a legitimate rap beef in 30 plus years. Jay-Z Nas is the last thing we can point to. I think
there's nothing that has been as potent as this.
Kanye 50
ever.
Was back and forth talk, but I don't think it was diss tracks.
Nothing has been the best rapper versus the best selling rapper ever.
I think when you get into this space, like we've emphasized, like we've said multiple times, all gloves are off. Mm-hmm. There's no holding back. There's no protecting image. There's no thinking about previous relationships. It's all, I'm shooting at you, you're shooting at me.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is going to win in the court of public opinion?
Yep.
I think Drake is trying to play to the court of public opinion right now.
How so? What did he say?
He says, I know that what you accused me of is going to get everyone talking. I know that what you said, not only over that West Coast beat, but over that droning piano, is going to stick in people's heads. I know that you having everyone chanting OV Ho is going to be damaging to me. So let me try to get back at you in the most personal, in the most offensive way possible. I'm going to talk about trauma that we typically as human beings, not rappers, not people, don't even touch, but human beings, you don't touch someone who has dealt with what he's speaking on right now.
Yep.
He crossed the line that's fair to be crossed because Kendrick brought up some shit. So I'm not going to call him a bad person for talking on this subject matter, but what he said and what he addressed, did it move me? No. Was the main subject of what he was dissing Kendrick about something that I kind of already knew and that he alluded to himself on his previous project? Yes. I'm not super moved by the diss, but
because that at the end of the day is what we're talking about. Like these two have aired a lot of shit out. And if we look at what Drake has already aired out versus what Kendrick had already aired out, they've talked about a lot of things. And at this point, I think a lot of it comes down to ability to rap. Mm-hmm. And if I'm being completely honest, Drake lost me in this song. I don't think he impressed me in his ability to rap. And the only time Kendrick lost me in this whole beef when it comes to actual rapping is Meet the Grams, and the subject matter and what he wrote was so potent that it didn't matter. He could lose me and that subject matter still holds. But maybe I'm biased because you know I'm a Kendrick fan. Everyone that watches this show knows I'm a Kendrick fan. But nothing that Drake said really stuck with me. Did it stick with you?
No, we're in he said, she said territory.
No, but even like he said, she said territory, because that's where we've been the whole time.
Yeah.
There's never been any documents.
Yeah.
Nothing that came from this diss was said with enough conviction to actually convince me that it was true.
I agree. I think we've pointed to delivery a lot. in this. We're talking from a technical standpoint now, not even a subject matter standpoint.
Yeah, agreed.
And the way you say things makes it more believable. Kendrick, when he has said, you've lied, when he said, I hate you, all of these nasty, bad things. Because even though I think Kendrick is winning the beef, you know what I mean? The things that he's accusing Drake of and the things that he's saying about Drake are nasty. I pray no one goes through that, you know? But the way that he's saying these things, he's saying them with that conviction to make me believe, oh no, you genuinely believe this. Do I think Drake had that same energy? Not at all. I think it was a step back, a little bit of a kind of, you're saying things as not even matter of fact, you're just kind of stating things. It didn't stick. I think he kind of doubled down on the domestic violence thing, which is problematic, bad. We don't want to support anyone that does those type of things.
Nope.
But aside from that, he went in on Kendrick's personal trauma, his wife's personal trauma maybe. I'm not super moved by this. This isn't something that has me thinking Drake won the beef in any capacity, but it's his response.